Hello and welcome to this segment of Sister to Sister here on Real Life. And if you have never seen us before, oh boy, you're in for a treat. Because we are 5 very opinionated Christian women and we come to the questions of the world from a biblical perspective. And today, this question is really the world. It's a world question, I think, and here's what it says. It says, should we care about what others think of us? Pastor.
Well, I want to shout out, no, don't care at all what others think about you, but the actual opposite is true. I personally care very much what others think about me, especially if people are gossiping or something's been said about you that's not true, and all of a sudden I realize how much I actually care about other people's opinions. Honestly, almost too much. And, you know, and I love the statement, I live for the audience of one, and it's just me and God. But the fact is that we live with people and sisters and brothers, and there's misunderstandings, and I really do care what people think about me. And what I had to do was I had to get away by myself. I had to turn on worship music real loud. I had to cry it out, pray, talk to God and say, God, I don't care who says what, you know, my validation and worth doesn't come from people, it comes from you. I'll still serve you. I don't care what people say, if they come in my life, out of my life, you know. And so I have to like really pray through.
Amy, thank you for being so real.
Yes.
It's tough.
It is tough.
Because you're a TV person here on the air and you're a pastor. So it's so good to see that you're a real person too. And that's what God made us. We're real people too. And we deal with things just like you do at home. And we know that the answer is in Him. Thank you. That was good. Okay, who else? Do you care? Anybody else care?
Well, my personality is such that I actually don't care what other people think about me. I honestly don't. Like, it's in my nature that I just honestly do not care. And the more people care, the more I tend to do the opposite of what they want me to do. Like, honestly, like, I remember when we were there, it was the trend when I was pregnant, like, people would put out polls of what their baby names would be. And whatever people picked for, like, the best baby name, I would say that is what we're not naming the baby, because I was like, I wanted to be the opposite of whatever people wanted. That's my nature, okay?
You didn't want to be popular when you were little.
I want to do the opposite of whatever people want. Like if I pick out an outfit and my whole family says that one, I pick the other one. Like it's my nature to be a contrarian. It's just my nature. So I actually have to think about it in the sense of this question of how does what I do reflect on my Lord? Like I almost need to check myself and say, like, how is what I'm doing reflecting on God? Because I need to check myself and say, I need to almost care in a way that, how is this reflecting on God?
That's good, Corey. That is so real too.
Yeah.
This is real life, real sisters.
Amen.
Okay, Roxy, I bet you don't care.
I learned not to care, but I have to say this. I had to become teachable, though. Sometimes there's an element in truth in the nastiness of people. What do I want to say is sometimes their opinion is important to change my life. Right. Like when the one person said that was against me and mad at me and everything, and I knew they were saying it for all the wrong reasons, and said, you're mean. And I said, well, you know, you hate me. You're going to say anything you want about me because you're so full of hate for me. And I thought, the Lord said to me, you know, I opened a scripture and it was the fool hates being corrected, but the wise man becomes wiser. So I took that element of truth in what that person said. So what am I saying? To the extent it's going to change you to be a better person, yes, be interested in what people think. To the extent it's going to manipulate you to be something you're not, no. So be that wise person instead of that fool, and see correction even in the person who has all the wrong reasons and motivations for saying something to you.
The answer was in the Word of God. I love that.
Right.
Thank you. And you're not
you.
mean. Oh my gosh. Okay, wisdom of flow.
Thanks,
No need to be redundant. Cast your care.
Cast your care. That's all you're going to say to this question?
Yes, ma'am, with 28 seconds
This is
left.
the wisdom of flow says, cast your care.
Cast your care.
And that's all.
That's all.
And that's all we have then. You have heard the hearts of the women, and we really don't care what you think. No, we do, we do. We really do. I do care. Tune in. We are the sisters. We'll see you next time.